Alright, this is a weekly love reading for Pisces. I do have an extra card in this reading, so we'll see what that says. It could have everything to do with like the future or the past of this relationship and how it developed or how it proceeds forward after this week or this reading. So let's see. I do have a channeled message for you as well. So, your first card in this reading is going to be the love theme of the week. So, we have the moon in reverse. The moon in reverse is going to be deception, fear, paranoia regarding love. So, there's going to be some talk about baggage, past, present, future, childhood related baggage, from emotional pain from either divorce or some other thing that happened in your childhood that is very traumatic, where you can't seem to get close to somebody or not be emotionally attached to somebody that you don't know right off the bat. Any strangers, it's harder to wrap your head around being in a love relationship. So number 2, we have the love challenge of the week. The love challenge is going to be the 9 of Swords in reverse. The 9 of Swords in reverse is getting help from a partner, alleviating stress by sharing. So there's going to be some talk about this stuff, in depth. It's going to be cleansing experience. It's not going to be anything light. It's going to be some heavy shit. So there's that. Number 3 is going to be your lesson in this relationship. This could be past, present, future, or current relationships. So we have the Hanged Man in reverse. The Hanged Man in reverse is new perspectives on love, changes in romantic life. So there's going to be something here that is going to alleviate a lot of stress that you have about your relationships. It could be emotional stress, it could just be security stress, it could just be, insecurities that you have about your appearance and yourself. But I feel like you need to talk to your person about that and about, your own baggage. Baggage can be anything. Baggage is insecurities, basically. But you need to talk about it. I feel that would alleviate a lot of stress and a lot of, pretension, the pretense of why there's like an elephant in the room, or there's, just dry parts of like the conversation that's talking more about the weather instead of the relationship, what your likes, dislikes are, what presents you would like to have, or places you would like to go, what interests you want to try, or what, things you want to go back to college for. Stuff like that, and what your job is, and etc. You probably don't get into depth about personal stuff. But, yeah, with certain aspects of your relationship, you are going to feel like maybe I should talk about personal stuff because this person's willing to listen to deeper shit, deeper attributes to my personality and deeper attributes to my history. So, some people like hearing stories. But anyway, then we have your person's lesson in this relationship. So we have the 5 of Cups. The 5 of Cups is going to be grieving, breakup, time of tension, sadness in a relationship, disappointment, heartache, moving on, regret, acceptance. So your person could accept the breakup for what it was. It probably was your own insecurity. It was probably something that you were just not sure about, and it's not that they were the wrong person or the right person. It was the fact it never got past friendship, and you really didn't know how to define your relationship. Since we have the moon here, it was no secret that you kind of had a little bit of, stress and disposition. Everything was fine until it wasn't. And then you have the Hanged Man, which is kind of like, um, you could easily walk away from it. And it wasn't really like a big deal after all. But with your partner, it was probably a big deal. They were probably disappointed. They probably first love attributes. But yeah, it's all about how both people feel in the relationship. One person could be heartbroken, but the other person is more heartbroken because they don't see the potential in the relationship, or they don't feel a connection, which is very hard to tell somebody else that's falling for you. It's kind of like, well, I need to go. There's nothing here for me because there's no like emotional connection, where it could have fell under friendship or something else. It wasn't really so intimate that it was like you both were one side of a puzzle. You were more of two people that were friends that shared a lot of common interests. So that does happen in a lot of relationships. Because you do have to think about, can you see yourself with this person? Some people can't, some people can. And that's kind of the divide between really good relationships and really bad relationships. So if you can't see yourself with it, there's something missing and you can't really put your finger on it. It might be the wrong person, wrong time. It might be that you're meant for somebody else. It's not exactly like the person that you're with's fault for not being the right person. It's Murphy's Law. Some flaw, some tiny detail that's out of place. So we also have the growth zone for both of you, the way that you connect or the way that you come up with a solution to the problem in your relationship. So we have the Knight of Swords in reverse. So an aggressive partner, bullying, abuse, intense arguments. So there's gonna be some arguments. Is it your fault? No. Is it their fault? Probably not. But I do feel like there's something missing in this relationship that you can't quite put your finger on, and usually it's better to go your separate ways than kind of try to make it work, and for a lot of Pisces, it's the wrong time right now, so it's kind of like you can't really stop or, batten down the hatches as far as it's concerned for the storm of life. You're kind of, just not 100% right now. And Pisces usually aren't. There has to be some type of emotional attachment or deeper connection. So if they don't feel it, they're out. It's a weird thing. But yeah, I've been there so many times. It's like, oh, it's not gonna work. There's a point where it's just Pisces are like, I tried. I'm not even apologizing for this. I can't fucking do it. But anyway, we have the last one, which is sex and romance in this. And it's gonna be the King of Pentacles. The King of Pentacles is generous provider, serious relationship, emotional and financially secure, bossy, insecure, cold fish, dominant partner, head of the family. So there's somebody here who is a little bit more of a provider. They also could be kind of dominant in their, in their thing. They might know what they want. It's like a BDSM type of relationship. But one person knows what they want, the other person doesn't, or the other person is more submissive. Usually, it's not the Pisces usually in sex, but it could go either way. But yeah, it's some stuff here. A lot of water here. A lot of like here's the signs I'm getting from this reading. You got Scorpio and Mars. You got Leo and Virgo. There's some part of exposure here. Especially with secret admirers. And then you have water in autumn. So you have a lot of Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpios. So your signs here being, kind of like at forefront. Also, there's somebody else that's coming to your aid because they're an emotional person as well. And then you have Leo and Virgo. Leo is more prideful, more egotistic, but also more emotionally sound to take on whatever you throw at them. And then you have Virgo, which takes on a lot of insecurities, but they themselves are more stable as a partner than most people would be with a Pisces. So any of these signs are a good match for a Pisces. It's either another water sign, Leo, which that's awesome sex, And then you have Virgo, who's just like kind of like that ultimate partner for Pisces because they're on different spectrums of it. Where Pisces sees the potential in Virgo. The Virgo sees the person that Pisces really is and wants to be. So, it's basically the Pisces is a wannabe, Virgo is a superstar, so that's kind of what that is. Interesting enough, right? Anyway, we do have an extra card, which is the Ace of Cups, which is very interesting in this reading. The Ace of Cups is new romance, a friendship, next level relationship, a deeper intensity, sociability, caring love, emotions, friendships, happiness, and sensitivity. So you're gonna actually probably meet somebody after this whole thing and it calms down. You're gonna meet somebody who's on your level. And the channeled message I got out of this reading is a healing relationship. A healing relationship means that anything you do in this relationship, whether it's communication, sex, conversation, hugging, cuddling, being in each other's presence, is going to be healing. And if you're emotionally broken Pisces, that's fucking fantastic. Also, if your person is kind of jaded by the prospect of relationships and emotions and all this other crap, Pisces can heal them as well because, it's a deeper connection. A Pisces feels comfortable in healing the other person as well as themselves, and the other person will heal Pisces, where it's an equal give and take relationship. So, the thing that I'm going to say about this thing is that it's going to be emotionally fulfilling, it's going to be spiritually fulfilling, it's going to be mentally fulfilling, and it's going to be all-encompassing fulfilling. So what that means is that whatever you do, you're going to feel confident in being yourself. Even if your person has to work late or whatever, it's going to be equal give and take. You're probably going to be the one that's keeping their food warm or actually, ordering food to their job or something so that they can eat, so they always have something so that they're not starving or anything. Because that's the equal give and take, Pisces are very emotionally brought on by certain things, but with partners, usually they're more charismatic if it's worth their time, But yeah, it's probably going to be more fulfilling than either partner would have expected. So, yeah, and I feel like both partners are going to take care of each other. So, it's going to be kind of like delivering food to your job because, you haven't eaten all day or something. Or, they remember your birthday when nobody else did and, stuff like that, It's very cute, very like almost like first love, puppy love magic, you know. But anyway, Pisces, hopefully this helps you out in some way. And I know it's it's been an interesting reading, but I feel like there's a lot of stuff that you need to grow from and get emotionally in tune with yourself as, because I know the healing journey is not exactly the best. I myself took the black tourmaline emotional challenge. Spiritually, that's a hard one because in my life I haven't had a easy road. Um, there's still a lot that I need to heal from, and I know some Pisces, they have had a lot of different things, a lot of ridicule for who they are as people and their spirituality stuff and all that. But hopefully it gives you hope for the future, and if you are on a spiritual journey of healing, remember to eat well, replenish your body with, you know, chakra food, the chakra diet, you know, and you know, just make sure that you feel alive and open, so you don't feel groggy and you miss opportunities to build character and hobbies and things like that, so that you can grow as people. You know, it's always a good thing to learn a new task or a new skill, because you never know. Odd skills at a job interview kind of works for certain jobs, so you never know. Anyway, I will see you in the next reading, so hopefully everything works out this week. And this little, so weird. Okay, so this little thing just fell off my bookshelf. You are a magical shooting star. That's, it's been a weird, weird week. I actually saw a shooting star tonight, so it's a very odd thing to have fall off my bookshelf. I didn't even know it was on there. So anyway, hopefully this helped you out in some way, shape, or form, and I will see you in the next reading. Alright, Pisces? Later.